Okay na?
Uy. Like, well, ano, mo na nga pinakain.
Sige, Sige, dyan nagnagan.
Ja, nu plaatsgevallen.
Dyan, dyan. Agya. Ikot kami, ikot. Straight mo. Sige, dyan surat. Sumpay. Iya, dari. Dito. Sige, ano? So, can you hear? Dayta. Raya pa jaga duak. Nah. Isa lang ya, lang viral.
Ja, maar erg. Zo vet.
Ya. 2020. The number pan.
Nummer.
Ya.
Ja.
Tayo am loto.
Tapos 5.
50, 20. That is for the lotto million. Like sangit kan. Okay, siya ba ito?
Ja.
At idog data nga istorya na. Pala.
Ninig.
Pero, oh yeah. Okay.
Dan maar die straks wel.
Oh, sorry. Here. Eh? Huh? Nee. Er is geen.
Ja, maar ik wacht wel.
They're wearing a milk cow cap. A detachment of, at least initially, around 33 soldiers of the Wehrmacht helped the SS guard it. The soldiers of the Wehrmacht disappeared in 1944 and were replaced by Romanian air SS.
Suddenly, without even realizing it, the two SS Levites in the boat came up behind me, started beating me up. In less than 10 seconds, I was on the floor. They were on top of me. They were laying into the small of my back and hitting me in every possible and imaginable way. This lasted for some time. Then they picked me up and said to me, "You're ready." The first ring came off easily. The second, my wedding ring, was more difficult to get off. And when he saw I had difficulty, Rice took out his knife and said, "Your finger or your ring?" And he started to cut off my finger. In a flash, and happily for me, the ring came off.
Egal, in dieser Ecke oder an jener Seite am Tisch, an dem jemand saß. Aber frage mich nicht, wer oder was. Ja, das ist vorbei. Taschen leer, so und so viel Haut, so und so viel Satin, so und so viel Taschentücher. Und ich war Tara wieder verheiratet.
Exactly.
Deine Uhr, alles in einem Umschlag.
Moet je niet aan de andere kant buiten?
You can hear?
Ja, ja, maar jullie moeten aan de andere kant buiten.
Yeah.
Niet? Ja, want daar. Ja, maar ik wacht wel.
Will you hear?
Ja, ja, ik wacht.
Can hear ook. Ja, hetzelfde, ja? Ja, hetzelfde hier. There is the dingen. There is the door here. The door is here.
This area is still completely closed. The prisoners had to dig up the earth. Backbreaking, exhausting. 8 hours a day. The only sound
Diaro. Tick, 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 tick. Really that foreign? Over the workers.
Ja. Ze moesten heel veel. Dat was onmenselijk. Onmenselijk. Ja.
Kada tere.
Ja, hier zus wat hierbij.
Yes, you can.
Dat we komen. Het zijn in de loemerte, dat is wel. In de schaduw.
Tanan. Ni into gaw na jaya. Ganasan nga. Denggaw amin storyada na kita. Nag-ibos siya. Ah.
Hans Kaltschuster, 45-year-old farm and mine laborer from Bavaria. A simple man, veteran of World War I. 1933, when the Nazis come to power, a loyal party member, becomes camp guard in Dachau. 1938, promoted to Obersturmführer. Then things start to go wrong through alcoholism. Systematically transferred from camp to camp. Ravensbrück, Mauthausen, Sachsenwald. 1940, concussed after a bicycle accident. Early 1941, so-called voluntary resignation. The neurologist
Gin
psychiatrist
na talaga
treating
ano.
him says no longer fully accountable. Inspector of concentration
Ito,
camps
sige.
describes him as Werner Weiss, a 21-year-old boxer from a so-called black list. His mother and sister were members of the Flash, the most extreme collaboration party. He was a guard in the work yard from September 1941 until the evacuation of the camp. This is hell, and I am the devil, Weiss's motto. At least 16 prisoners were beaten to death or murdered by him. 167 beaten or abused. He was active in the torture chamber. Gave the final shot at executions. The Antwerp deputy public prosecutor Sales was severely abused by him. Questioned about this by the Belgian courts, he replied, I carried out so many assaults in Breendonk that I can no longer distinguish one from the other. I am only motivated by the love of violence. May the 24th, 1945. Arrested in the repatriation center of Turnhout. Sentenced to death and shot.
This lasted for some time. Then they picked me up and said to me,
Shot on 34 years
the
old.
first dream came out
Brussels.
peaceful.
Lock
The second,
and
was a wonderful
German
guitar.
file from the beginning of the
When he saw
occupation.
I had difficulties,
Became a
Weiss
member
took
of
out
the
his knife
General
and said,
SS
your
Flanders.
finger or your ring?
Arrives in Breendonk
Cut off my finger.
August
In a
1942.
flash, it happened
A
to me.
prisoner, Jean Rose, describes the Bots as the most dangerous SS guard in the camp. Intelligent, crafty, able to be gentle to get through, letting 5 blocks of